Good afternoon to all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Not much of a debate, really. This pitch looks fabulous for batting, but only one captain gets to win the toss and bat first.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Finds the fielder with that shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4. Might look to go big again here.
Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the over. England are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Rana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nicely played. Runs 1. They'll get at least 1 here. That's a boundary save for sure. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Beautiful catch. Gone. Great catch. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new... batter at the crease. Brook will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. 3 runs added in that over. England 12 for 1.
That was a more settled second over of the power play. Bowlers did well.
Absolutely middled that. Oh, that's just too full. Brook makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. Couldn't get it through the field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Brook has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Chance to run 2.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Straight to the fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Edged Unplayable. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well. And safely taken by the keeper. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Shreyas, I'm sure, will be on to their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Butler watched it carefully and left alone.
Great shot, through the gap.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. Absolutely middled that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, everyone's gone up. Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Leading edge, lands safe from hands though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. There'll be runs here. That was just a pour over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Chance to run 2. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Bethell has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Square cut, finds point, no run. Nicely played. Runs one. Finds the fielder with that shot. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Oh, superb timing. Doesn't beat the infield.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edged it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch. Out. Good catch. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. There could be a couple if they hustle. Was quick onto that in the infield. 7 runs added in that over. England are 79 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Can't get that outside the ring field. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. India with a massive shout. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Absolutely middled that. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Nicely played. Just runs one. There'll be runs here. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Misses everything. Bowling fielders look really confident. The crowd is electric right now. They've scored all the way and over for six. Curran, classy square drive.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Pulled away. Should just be the single with deep square leg out there.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Jacks ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Not too much room and got what it deserved. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Runs possible. Power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing. No. Chance to run 2. Going with spin now. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Everyone's gone up. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. There'll be runs here. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
Dubé coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Too good, not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Dawson waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will he reply?
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Thick edge. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Perfectly timed. Dubé showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Rana coming back into the attack has done well so far. Shot, should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Rana is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. There could be a couple if they hustle. coming to the wicket. They'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Chance to run two.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Rana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. England have set a target of 165 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Kishan on the way to the crease. Won't be facing just yet, though. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shreyas is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early. Going with pace now. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
End of the over. A huge momentum swing. 18 runs coming from it. India 36 for 2.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. Onto that early. That could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Archer getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
At the end of the third, they've had a massive start, ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going, though.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Straight to the fielder. Everyone's gone up. Bethell comes in to bat, has performed well over the last few matches and looks in really good touch. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Misses everything. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
There could be a couple if they hustle. Bethell ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. No. Terrible shot. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. And there's a lot to think about now.
End of the fifth, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Right out of the middle. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Cuts that off well in the infield. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
The bowlers copped a bit of stick in that power play. The fielders go out now, and they'll need to mix it up a fair bit with their deliveries and see if they can slow the batters down.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Varma, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Power and precision in that shot.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Chance to run 2. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. End of another disappointing over. Brooke has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Right out of the middle of the bat. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. And too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Good return back from the deep.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. India 114 for 5.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good return there, back from the deep.
They'll get at least one here. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
It's evident and ever so audible. The crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. Wow, that's missed the lot. This bowler knows how to give the ball